Chapter 1. Stop killing your blood without knowing it. Listen carefully. What flows in your veins determines how you live. Every thought, every action, every habit impacts the life force coursing through your body. Yet most people treat their blood as if it's invincible, ignoring it, abusing it, and pretending the damage doesn't exist. I'm here to tell you this. If your energy is low, if your focus is scattered, if your immunity is weak, the problem starts with what's in your veins. You are literally poisoning yourself without realizing it, and it's time to stop. Let's get straight to the truth. Your blood is a living, circulating system that carries oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and immune cells to every corner of your body. Every organ depends on it. Every neuron depends on it. Every second, your life is determined by the quality of your blood. And yet, day after day, millions of people pour sugar into their veins, eat processed garbage, overconsume salt, and sit under stress that grinds down their circulatory system. It's about the daily choices you make that either strengthen or weaken the very fluid that sustains your life. Let's break down exactly what's killing your blood and how to stop it. Processed foods, the silent saboteurs. First, the foods you eat. I don't care what diet fads you follow or how healthy a snack seems. Processed foods are filled with refined sugar, trans fats, and synthetic chemicals that silently destroy your blood's health. Sugar, in particular, is a blood killer. Every time you eat candy, drink soda, or consume a dessert, your blood glucose spikes. Your pancreas releases insulin to handle the surge, but your blood vessels take the hit. Over time, chronic high sugar damages red blood cells, thickens your blood, and promotes inflammation. Consider the example of John, a 42-year-old office worker. For years, he relied on energy drinks, fast food, and instant noodles to get through his day. Fatigue was constant. Brain fog was normal. Morning headaches were routine. His doctor told him his blood sugar levels were dangerously close to pre-diabetes. John decided to make a change. Within 30 days of eliminating processed snacks, sugar-laden drinks, and refined carbs, his energy surged. His concentration returned. Even his skin looked healthier. What changed? His blood chemistry improved. His circulation improved. His veins were no longer clogged with sugar-driven inflammation. It's about feeding your blood. Real food, unprocessed, nutrient-dense, and natural is what your blood thrives on. Every bite either strengthens or weakens the life running through your veins. Stop poisoning your blood now. Sugary drinks, the liquid assassin. Next, let's talk about liquid sugar, the silent assassin in your fridge. Soda, sweetened teas, energy drinks, even store-bought fruit juices are packed with sugar. One can of soda can contain more than 40 grams of sugar. Your liver struggles to process this, your blood becomes thick and sticky, and your risk for cardiovascular disease skyrockets. Dr. Robert Lustig, a pediatric endocrinologist and expert in sugar metabolism, has said, sugar is a chronic, dose-dependent, liver toxin. It is what I call a slow poison. And he's right. Your blood doesn't just transport sugar, it suffers from it. Over time, sugar feeds inflammation, increases triglycerides, and promotes insulin resistance. Your blood becomes sluggish. Your oxygen delivery suffers. Your energy drops. Imagine your veins as highways and sugar as traffic jams. The more sugar you consume, the slower everything moves. Oxygen, nutrients, immune cells, all trapped in congestion. And what happens when your blood slows down? Your organs don't get what they need. Your brain doesn't get what it needs. Your body starts to fail silently. Chronic stress, the invisible blood thickener. Stress kills blood in ways most people never understand. Chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that thickens your blood, increases clotting risk, and triggers inflammation. When your body stays in fight or flight mode, blood flow prioritizes survival over repair. Immune cells become less effective. Oxygen delivery becomes inefficient. Energy tanks. Consider Anna, a 35-year-old teacher. She worked long hours, skipped meals, and barely slept. Her blood pressure was elevated, her pulse racing, and her lab results showed inflammation markers above normal. By learning to manage stress with targeted breathing exercises, meditation, and short daily walks, she reduced her cortisol levels. Within weeks, her blood pressure normalized. Her energy returned. Her body literally began to repair itself because her blood was flowing better. It's not about avoiding stress, it's about managing it. Discipline over chaos. Mind over toxic blood. Calm blood equals a calm life. Sedentary lifestyle. blood on pause. Finally, movement. If you sit for 8 hours a day, commute in a car, and binge-watch TV, your blood is not circulating optimally. Movement pumps blood, strengthens vessels, and supports oxygen delivery. Without it, blood pools, clots, and stagnates. Venous insufficiency, varicose veins, and poor oxygenation are direct results of inactivity. Research consistently shows that even short bouts of movement, walking for 10 minutes every hour, dramatically improve circulation and overall blood health. Sitting less is not optional, it's mandatory. Discipline in motion ensures your blood carries life, not disease. The bottom line: take control now. Let's reinforce this. What flows in your veins determines how you live. Energy, focus, immunity, longevity, they all start with healthy blood. And yet, every day, millions of people unknowingly sabotage themselves with sugar, processed foods, stress, and inactivity. It's not about luck. It's not about genetics. It's about discipline. Start with small steps. Remove sugary drinks and processed snacks from your daily routine. Add real, nutrient-dense foods to every meal. Move your body consistently, even in short bouts. Reduce stress intentionally with simple practices you can sustain. Discipline over negligence. Action over complacency. Feed your blood what it needs, and it will repay you with vitality, energy, and life itself. Remember, it's not about wishing for better blood. It's about earning it every single day. Every bite, every sip, every breath, every step. These are the decisions that determine your future health. Stop poisoning your blood now. Respect your veins. Protect your life. Your blood is alive. Your life depends on it. Chapter 2. Eat like your blood depends on it, because it does. Listen closely. Every bite you take either nourishes your blood or sabotages it. There is no neutral ground. It's not about occasional indulgence. It's about discipline. Your blood does not thrive on empty calories, refined sugar, or processed garbage. It thrives on nutrients, real, whole, blood-boosting nutrients that strengthen circulation, build immunity, and enhance energy. Here's the hard truth. Most people eat like their blood doesn't matter. They grab whatever is convenient: chips, bread, fried foods, instant noodles, and wonder why they feel tired, inflamed, or foggy. That fatigue, that brain fog, that dullness? That is your blood screaming for help. Your veins, arteries, and capillaries are directly affected by every decision you make at the plate. Every bite feeds your blood. Feed it right, or suffer the consequences. Leafy greens, the blood's best friend. Let's start with the obvious but underappreciated: leafy greens. Spinach, kale, arugula, collard greens. They are packed with vitamin K, folate, iron, and nitrates. These nutrients are essential for creating healthy red blood cells, maintaining circulation, and preventing arterial plaque buildup. Dr. Joel Foreman, in Eat to Live, emphasizes that leafy greens are the single most nutrient-dense food you can put on your plate. They strengthen your blood from the inside out. He's right. Nitrates in these greens convert to nitric oxide in your body, which relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving circulation and oxygen delivery. Poor circulation is often the silent culprit behind fatigue, cold hands and feet, and low energy. Here's a practical tip. Add a large handful of spinach or kale to every meal. Toss it in salads, stir it into soups, or blend it into smoothies. Not as a garnish. Eat it like your life depends on it. Because, quite literally, it does. Beets, the natural circulation booster. Next up, beets. Beets are rich in betalains and nitrates, which increase nitric oxide production and improve blood flow. Studies show that athletes who consume beetroot juice experience better oxygen efficiency and endurance. But this isn't just for runners. It's for anyone who wants healthier blood, stronger circulation, and higher energy levels. Here's a simple strategy. Roast beets with olive oil and herbs for dinner, or blend half a cup into a morning smoothie. The effect is immediate on a cellular level. Improved oxygen delivery, better nutrient transport, and stronger cardiovascular function. Remember, it's not about magic pills. It's about consistent, nutrient-focused eating. Feed your blood consistently. Feed your blood smartly. Fatty fish, oxygen carriers and anti-inflammatory allies. Your blood needs the right fats. Not fried oils, not margarine, not vegetable oils, but omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in blood vessels, lower triglycerides, and make platelets less sticky, reducing the risk of clots. Dr. Andrew Weil, a pioneer in integrative medicine, explains, omega-3s from fish are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They protect the lining of arteries, support heart health, and optimize circulation. If your diet is lacking in these fats, your blood becomes more prone to clotting, your circulation slows, and your organs get less oxygen. Practical tip: aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Can sardines count? Smoked salmon counts. Even simple broiled fish with herbs is enough. Every bite feeds your blood. Feed it right. Antioxidants, the bodyguard of your blood cells. Every day, your blood faces oxidative stress. Free radicals from pollution, stress, and even exercise attack your red blood cells, damaging them and reducing their efficiency. That's where antioxidants come in. Vitamins C and E, polyphenols, and flavonoids neutralize free radicals and protect your blood cells. Foods rich in antioxidants include berries, dark chocolate, nuts, seeds, and green tea. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that diets high in antioxidants reduce markers of inflammation and improve endothelial function, the lining of your blood vessels. In plain terms, your blood flows better, your oxygen delivery improves, and your risk of cardiovascular disease drops. Practical tip: add a cup of berries to your breakfast, snack on almonds or walnuts, and enjoy green tea daily. Small, consistent choices compound into real, measurable blood health benefits. Practical meal swaps for blood optimization. Now, let's translate this into action. Most people fail not because they don't know what's healthy, but because they fail to implement simple, repeatable strategies. Here are real-world swaps. Instead of soda, drink water infused with lemon, cucumber, or a splash of pomegranate juice. Your blood loves hydration over sugar. Instead of white bread, choose whole grains like quinoa, oats, or sprouted bread. Refined carbs spike blood sugar. Whole grains stabilize it. Instead of fried snacks, reach for raw nuts or a small serving of dark chocolate. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant-rich. And here's a quick, 5-minute blood-boosting smoothie you can make every morning. 1 handful of spinach or kale, 1 small beet, roasted or raw 1/2 cup berries, blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries, 1 TBSP chia seeds or flax seeds, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk or water. Blend it, drink it, repeat daily. Every sip nourishes your blood. Every sip strengthens your veins. Reinforcing the core concept. Listen, it's not about skipping meals, it's about discipline. It's not about starving, it's about feeding your blood consistently with the nutrients it needs. Every red blood cell, every platelet, every drop of plasma depends on what you put into your body. This isn't theory, it's biology. Every bite feeds your blood. Feed it right, or suffer the consequences. Look around. Energy levels, focus, immunity, longevity, all of it traces back to what's in your veins. A blood-boosting diet isn't optional. It's non-negotiable. Start today. Replace processed snacks with leafy greens, roast a beet or 2, add fatty fish to your weekly routine, and flood your diet with antioxidants. Make these choices consistently, and your blood will thank you in energy, resilience, and life itself. Your blood is alive. Every meal is an opportunity to feed it, or poison it. Discipline beats indulgence. Consistency beats laziness. Action beats complacency. Eat like your blood depends on it, because it does. Chapter 3. Hydrate to revive, the secret most ignore. Listen carefully. Most people underestimate the power of water. They treat hydration as optional, a background task, a convenience. I'm here to tell you this. Hydration is not optional. It's the lifeblood of your blood. Every drop counts. Every cell, every organ, every heartbeat relies on it. Dehydrated blood is sluggish blood. Sluggish blood kills performance, mental, physical, and emotional. It's not about drinking when you're thirsty. It's about discipline. It's not about guessing. It's about timing, electrolytes, and consistent intake. Your blood is more than red cells and plasma. It's a fluid network that transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and immune cells. When it thickens, slows, or stagnates, every system in your body suffers. Let's break down the science, the practical application, and why most people fail, and how you can dominate this simple yet ignored pillar of blood health. Why hydration matters for blood. Blood is roughly 55% plasma, And plasma is 90% water. That means nearly half of your blood's volume is water. Without it, your blood thickens, viscosity rises, and circulation slows. Thick blood makes your heart work harder, reduces oxygen delivery to your brain, and increases the risk of clot formation. In simple terms, dehydration makes your blood lazy, and lazy blood kills your energy and performance. Dr. Lawrence Armstrong, a professor of physiology at the University of Connecticut, explains in Performing in Extreme Environments that even a 2% loss of body water, equivalent to just 1 to 2 liters, can decrease cognitive performance, focus, and alertness. That's a 2% drop that most people don't notice until fatigue, poor focus, or irritability hits. It's not about rare extreme cases. It's about daily life. Morning fatigue? Afternoon slump? Brain fog at 3 p.m.? That's often dehydrated blood. Your veins are sticky. Your red blood cells struggle to move efficiently. Your brain and muscles get less oxygen. And it's preventable. Electrolytes, the forgotten blood boosters. Water alone is necessary, but not sufficient. Your blood needs electrolytes: sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These charged minerals regulate fluid balance, nerve signaling, and muscle contraction. Without them, water stays in your stomach, or worse, your blood vessels. You may drink water, but your circulation remains suboptimal. Dr. David McCarran, in his research on electrolytes and cardiovascular health, notes, proper electrolyte balance is essential for maintaining plasma volume, blood pressure, and heart function. Dehydration and electrolyte depletion are silent killers. Practical takeaway: pair hydration with natural electrolytes. A pinch of sea salt in water, a banana, coconut water, or a handful of nuts after exercise ensures your blood remains fluid, efficient, and oxygen-rich. Your blood will thank you. Every beat becomes more powerful. Timing your hydration for maximum blood flow. It's not just what you drink, it's when. Timing hydration is a discipline overlooked by most people. Here's how to master it. Morning. Start your day with 500 milliliters of water, ideally with a pinch of salt or a squeeze of lemon. Overnight, you've lost water, and your blood has thickened. Hydrate first thing to restart circulation. Before exercise, drink 250 to 500 milliliters 30 to 60 minutes before movement. Your blood must flow efficiently to deliver oxygen to working muscles. Dehydrated blood equals reduced performance during exercise. For workouts longer than 30 minutes, sip water with electrolytes to maintain plasma volume. After exercise, replenish fluids and electrolytes. Rehydration ensures your blood returns to optimal viscosity and supports recovery. It's not about random sips. It's about scheduled, disciplined hydration. Every hydration event reinforces your blood's ability to flow efficiently. Signs your blood is sluggish from dehydration. Most people don't realize their blood is struggling until the symptoms appear. Here's what to watch for: persistent fatigue and low-energy brain fog, lack of focus, or slow-thinking headaches, especially in the afternoon, dizziness or lightheadedness, muscle cramps, or slow recovery. These are not normal. They are your blood screaming for water. Your veins are sticky, your red blood cells clumping, and oxygen delivery compromised. Ignoring this is ignoring the very fuel of life. Real-world example: blood rejuvenation through hydration. Let's consider Mark, a 38-year-old software engineer. He relied on coffee, soda, and the occasional snack bar to survive long coding sessions. By noon, his energy was gone, focus shattered, and headaches constant. A simple hydration protocol transformed his blood and his life. Mark started drinking 500 milliliters of water upon waking, added a pinch of sea salt, sipped electrolytes during workouts, and replaced afternoon sodas with coconut water. Within 2 weeks, his energy stabilized. Headaches disappeared. Focus sharpened. Blood tests showed improved hemoconcentration and hydration markers. The difference was not luck. It was disciplined hydration. Sluggish blood became fluid, oxygen delivery improved, and his performance skyrocketed. Hydration and mental performance. Your brain is 75% water. Dehydration reduces blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, the center for focus, decision-making, and memory. Research in the Journal of Nutrition shows that mild dehydration impairs cognitive performance, short-term memory, and attention. Discipline over neglect. It's not about occasional hydration. It's about constant, intentional hydration that keeps blood fluid and the brain sharp. Every sip fuels your neurons. Every sip powers your focus. Every sip is a direct investment in your cognitive longevity. Hydration hacks for daily life. Let's translate this into simple action steps. Carry a water bottle. Aim for at least 2 to 3 liters per day, more if active. Add electrolytes naturally. Lemons, sea salt, coconut water, or leafy greens. Track intake. Use an app or set reminders. Discipline wins. Pair with meals. Water with food improves nutrient absorption and blood volume. Every habit compounds. Every drop counts. Your blood does not take breaks. It circulates relentlessly. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Core reinforcement. Discipline over laziness. Let's hammer this home. It's not about occasional water. It's about consistent discipline. It's not about caffeine-fueled survival. It's about strategic hydration that powers your blood. Dehydrated blood is sluggish blood. Sluggish blood kills performance, mental, physical, and emotional. Start now. Schedule your hydration. Pair it with electrolytes. Monitor your body's signals. Make hydration non-negotiable. Every sip is an act of discipline. Every drop fuels circulation, oxygen delivery, and energy. Ignore it, and your veins pay the price. Your blood is alive. Every habit, every sip, every conscious hydration decision shapes how efficiently it flows. Hydrate like your life depends on it, because it does. Discipline over laziness. Consistency over ignorance. Action over complacency. Hydrate to revive your blood, your energy, your mind, your life. Chapter 4. Move or lose. Exercise that pumps life through your veins. Let's cut straight to the point. Your blood flows only as well as you move. No excuses. Move to live. Sitting still for hours each day is a silent killer. Desk jobs, commuting, binge watching. These habits throttle your circulation, make your blood sluggish, and sabotage every system in your body. Your veins and arteries depend on motion to deliver oxygen, nutrients, and immune cells. Without it, your blood becomes lazy. Lazy blood reduces energy, dulls your mind, and accelerates aging. It's not about extreme exercise or hours in the gym. It's about discipline. It's not about talent. It's about consistency. Movement is the pump that keeps life flowing through your veins, and it's non-negotiable. Every step, every lift, every stretch counts. If your blood is healthy, you're unstoppable. If your blood is stagnant, you're sabotaging yourself. Why movement matters for blood health. Blood is not a static fluid. It relies on physical activity to circulate efficiently. Cardiovascular exercise strengthens the heart, improves oxygen delivery, and reduces the risk of clot formation. Resistance training stimulates red blood cell production in the bone marrow, increasing oxygen capacity. Mobility work improves vein elasticity and prevents stagnation. Dr. James O'Keefe, a cardiologist and expert in preventive medicine, explains in The Exercise Cure. Physical inactivity is one of the most dangerous, yet preventable, causes of premature death. Exercise directly affects cardiovascular health, improves circulation, and reduces the risk of clotting. This isn't optional advice. It's a life-saving intervention. Your veins are muscular tubes. They don't pump blood on their own. They rely on muscle contractions from movement to push blood back toward the heart. That's why sedentary individuals experience sluggish circulation, swelling in the legs, and even venous insufficiency over time. It's not about genetics. It's about discipline. Movement is medicine, and your blood is the patient. Cardiovascular training. Pump the engine. Let's start with cardiovascular exercise. Brisk walking, jogging, cycling, swimming. Anything that raises your heart rate for 20 to 30 minutes strengthens your circulatory system. The heart is a pump, and the more efficiently it works, the better your blood flows. Studies in the Journal of Applied Physiology show that consistent aerobic exercise improves capillary density in muscles, enhances oxygen transport, and reduces blood viscosity. In practical terms, you move more efficiently, your energy lasts longer, and your blood carries oxygen to your brain and body faster. Practical routine. 20 to 30 minutes of brisk walking daily. No fancy equipment. No gym membership required. Step outside, pump your arms, engage your legs. Your blood will respond immediately. Energy rises, focus sharpens, and circulation improves. Resistance training. Build strength in every drop. Next, resistance or weight training. Lifting weights, doing bodyweight exercises, or using resistance bands doesn't just build muscles. It stimulates the bone marrow to produce more red blood cells. More red blood cells mean more oxygen transport and better energy production. Dr. Michael Joyner, a physiologist specializing in exercise and cardiovascular function, explains, strength training has systemic effects on the circulatory system. It increases stroke volume, enhances oxygen delivery, and improves metabolic efficiency. Simple routine: 10 to 15 minutes of squats, push-ups, and lunges daily. Start with body weight. Add resistance as you grow stronger. Every contraction moves blood, strengthens your veins, and increases oxygen delivery. Discipline over excuses. Move to live. Mobility and stretching, the unsung circulation heroes. Cardio and strength get most of the attention, but mobility work is just as important. Stretching and joint mobility exercises improve vein elasticity and prevent stagnation. Flexible veins move blood more efficiently. Tight muscles restrict circulation, causing sluggish blood and higher risk of clot formation. Daily routine: 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretching or yoga. Focus on hamstrings, calves, shoulders, and hip flexors. Gentle twists, lunges, and full body stretches improve blood flow and help prevent injury. It's not optional. It's part of the circulatory system's maintenance program. The science of daily movement. Consistency is what matters. Research from the British Journal of Sports Medicine shows that even 20 minutes of moderate activity per day significantly reduces risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Sedentary behavior, even with occasional intense workouts, leaves blood sluggish and energy low. Your body responds to frequency, not occasional bursts. It's not about perfection. It's about discipline. Daily, repeatable movement improves circulation, strengthens red blood cells, and enhances oxygen delivery. Every step compounds. Every repetition counts. Your veins thrive when you move. Your blood thrives when you move. Real-world example: from stagnation to flow. Take Lisa, a 40-year-old office worker. She sat at her desk 9 to 10 hours per day, taking minimal breaks. Chronic fatigue, poor focus, and cold extremities were constant. She started a simple routine: 20-minute brisk morning walks, 10 minutes of bodyweight exercises during lunch, and daily stretching before bed. Within 3 weeks, Lisa noticed dramatic changes. Her energy levels increased. Her legs stopped swelling. She slept better, thought clearer, and felt more alive. Blood tests showed improved circulation markers and a slight increase in red blood cell count. Discipline over excuses changed her blood and her life. Actionable daily routine for maximum blood flow. Here's a simple, effective, non-negotiable daily routine. Morning: 20-minute brisk walk. Engage your arms, pump your legs. Oxygen delivery skyrockets. Midday: 10 to 15 minutes of bodyweight exercises, squats, push-ups, lunges, planks. Muscle contractions pump blood back to the heart. Evening: 5 to 10 minutes of stretching or yoga. Focus on mobility and vein elasticity. Relaxation helps blood flow. Consistency is everything. Discipline is everything. No excuses. Move to live. Reinforcement: discipline beats laziness. Let's make this clear. Your blood flows only as well as you move. It's not about luck. It's not about rare genetics. It's about repeated, intentional, daily action. Every step, every squat, every stretch forces blood to circulate, red blood cells to multiply, and oxygen delivery to improve. Stop treating movement like optional. Stop blaming your schedule, your job, or your lack of motivation. Your veins are alive. Your heart is alive. Your blood is alive. You are alive. Treat it with discipline. Move to live. Move to thrive. Move to optimize the very life running through your veins. It's not about occasional movement. It's about daily, repeatable, disciplined action. Consistency is what powers blood flow. Laziness is what clogs it. Excuses are what stagnate it. Your blood flows only as well as you move. No excuses. Move to live. Chapter 5. Stress less, circulate more. Let's get real. Chronic stress is a silent assassin. You may not see it, you may not feel it immediately, but your blood knows. Your veins, your arteries, your red blood cells, they all respond to stress. Every anxious thought, every deadline panic, every sleepless night triggers hormonal responses that thicken blood, inflame vessels, and reduce oxygen delivery. Calm blood equals a calm mind. Calm blood equals a long life. The quality of your blood, the speed of circulation, and the efficiency of oxygen delivery depend directly on how you manage stress. Every day you fail, your blood suffers. Every day you succeed, your veins thank you. The science of stress and blood. Stress triggers a cascade of biological reactions. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, HPA, axis activates, releasing cortisol and adrenaline into your bloodstream. These hormones prepare your body for fight or flight. But in chronic stress, they never shut off. Elevated cortisol increases blood glucose, promotes inflammation, and makes platelets more sticky. Your blood thickens. Your heart works harder. Your circulation slows. Dr. Robert Sapolsky, a neuroendocrinologist and author of Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, explains, chronic stress is toxic because the body cannot distinguish between a real threat and a persistent psychological threat. The result is damage to every organ system, particularly the cardiovascular system. Office workers glued to screens, entrepreneurs chasing deadlines, parents juggling endless responsibilities, they all experience this silent blood thickening. Morning coffee and afternoon tension do more than fatigue. They literally make your blood harder to move. Every vein is under stress. Every red blood cell is compromised. Real-world example. Blood under pressure. Consider Karen, a 36-year-old marketing executive. Deadlines, constant emails, and endless meetings were her daily reality. Her lab results showed elevated inflammatory markers, higher platelet aggregation, and borderline hypertension. She felt constantly exhausted, anxious, and irritable. By implementing structured stress management techniques, 10 minutes of deep breathing in the morning, 2 short meditation breaks during the day, and evening journaling, her blood transformed. Within 6 weeks, her inflammation markers dropped, her blood pressure normalized, and her energy improved. Calm blood equals a calm mind. Calm blood equals longer life. Discipline over neglect made the difference. Mindfulness. Training your blood to flow. Mindfulness is more than a buzzword. It's a tool to thin your blood naturally. When you focus on the present moment, you reduce cortisol spikes, lower inflammation, and improve circulation. Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, the pioneer of mindfulness-based stress reduction, states, mindfulness changes the structure of the brain and the chemistry of the body. It reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, and improves overall cardiovascular health. Practical implementation. Start with just 5 minutes per day. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, notice tension in your body, and release it. Gradually increase to 10 to 15 minutes. Every session calms your blood, lowers inflammation, and improves oxygen delivery. Breathing exercises. Circulation in your hands. Breathing correctly isn't just about relaxation. It's about blood. Deep diaphragmatic breathing improves venous return, enhances oxygen exchange in the lungs, and reduces sympathetic nervous system overactivity. Technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Do this at your desk, before meetings, or after stressful calls. It's not optional. It's a daily reset for your blood. Your red blood cells move more freely. Platelets become less sticky. Circulation improves immediately. Even just 3 breathing sessions a day make measurable differences in circulation and stress markers. It's not about rare mastery. It's about consistent, intentional discipline. Short meditation breaks. Resetting your veins. You don't need an hour-long session. Even a 2 to 3 minute meditation break can shift your blood chemistry. Close your eyes. Focus on your heartbeat. Visualize your blood moving smoothly through your veins. Picture it delivering oxygen, nutrients, and energy to every cell. Research in the Journal of the American Heart Association shows that brief, repeated meditation sessions lower cortisol, reduce inflammation, and improve heart rate variability, a direct marker of circulatory efficiency. Your veins respond to calm, your blood responds to calm, your mind responds to calm. Lifestyle integration. Discipline over excuses. Stress management isn't about fancy retreats or complicated routines. It's about integrating simple, repeatable habits. Morning mindfulness. 5 minutes before breakfast. Focus on breath and presence. Midday reset. 2 to 3 minutes of deep breathing or visualization during lunch or after meetings. Evening decompression, journaling, stretching, or meditation to release accumulated tension. Every session reinforces calm blood. Every habit compounds. Every repetition makes a measurable difference in circulation, oxygen delivery, and overall health. The consequences of ignoring stress. Neglecting stress management is ignoring your blood. Thickened, inflamed, sluggish blood increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cognitive decline. Your energy drops. Your focus evaporates. Your life shortens. Chronic stress is literally aging your veins. It's not theoretical, it's biological. Discipline beats chaos. Mindfulness beats mindless reaction. Breathing beats panic. Short breaks beat long-term stagnation. Calm blood equals a calm mind. Calm blood equals a long life. Core reinforcement. Make blood calm, make life long. Let's reinforce this repeatedly. Every anxious thought, every tense moment, every neglected break directly impacts your blood. It thickens. It inflames. It slows. Discipline over negligence changes that. Calm your mind. Calm your blood. Your veins respond. Your red blood cells respond. Your entire body responds. Stress is inevitable. Life is unavoidable. But suffering from it unnecessarily is optional. You control your blood chemistry through your mind. You control circulation through your awareness. You control your life through discipline. Calm blood equals a calm mind. Calm blood equals a long life. Take action now. Schedule breaks. Breathe deeply. Meditate intentionally. Train your mind. Train your blood. Stop letting stress steal energy, focus, and life from your veins. Chapter 6. Sleep your blood healthy. Let's face it, most people treat sleep like a luxury. They sacrifice it for work, social media, or late-night TV. But here's the hard truth. Sleep is the repair shop for your blood. Neglect it, and you pay the price. Every night without adequate rest damages your blood sugar regulation, disrupts hormone balance, weakens immunity, and makes circulation sluggish. It's not optional. It's not a nice to have. It's survival. It's about disciplined, consistent, high-quality sleep that allows your blood to repair, regenerate, and optimize itself. Every hour you skimp is a hit to your energy, focus, and longevity. Your veins, your red blood cells, your immune system, they all depend on it. The science of sleep and blood health. Sleep regulates more than mood and memory. It's a systemic reset for your entire circulatory system. During deep sleep, growth hormone surges, supporting red blood cell production and tissue repair. White blood cells, your immune defenders, are replenished. Cortisol levels drop, reducing inflammation and preventing thickened, sticky blood. Dr. Matthew Walker, author of Why We Sleep, emphasizes, sleep is the single most effective thing you can do to reset your brain and body health each day. Chronic sleep deprivation is a primary driver of insulin resistance, cardiovascular disease, and weakened immunity. Consider blood sugar regulation. Even one night of insufficient sleep elevates fasting glucose levels, making blood more viscous and less efficient at delivering oxygen. Hormones that regulate appetite, ghrelin and leptin, get thrown off, driving sugar cravings that further damage your blood. Lack of sleep is literally self-sabotage in slow motion. Real-world example. Blood rejuvenation through sleep. Take John, a 42-year-old entrepreneur. He worked 12 to 14 hours daily, averaging 4 to 5 hours of sleep. His blood tests showed elevated fasting glucose, high cortisol, and slightly thickened blood. His energy was erratic, and focus nearly non-existent. John implemented disciplined sleep hygiene. Consistent 10 p.m. bedtime, blackout curtains, no screens 1 hour before bed, and a small magnesium-rich snack before sleep. Within 3 weeks, his fasting glucose normalized, energy stabilized, and morning focus became razor-sharp. Sleep repaired his blood, and his veins, arteries, and immune cells responded. Discipline over neglect made the difference. Actionable sleep hacks for healthy blood. Here's how to make sleep a weapon for blood health. Consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Consistency trains your circadian rhythm and stabilizes hormone cycles that govern blood health. Optimize your bedroom. Dark, cool, and quiet is the rule. Your body's blood repair processes work best at 60 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Block out light, eliminate noise, and invest in quality bedding. Pre-bed nutrition. Avoid heavy meals, sugar, and caffeine 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Instead, opt for magnesium-rich snacks, almonds, pumpkin seeds, or a small banana, which relax muscles, calm the nervous system, and support red blood cell production. Wind down routine. Turn off screens, meditate, stretch, or practice deep breathing. These habits lower cortisol, reduce inflammation, and thin your blood naturally. It's not about occasional compliance. It's about disciplined repetition. Every night reinforces repair. Every neglected night compounds damage. Sleep is a discipline, not a hobby. How sleep impacts circulation. Deep sleep isn't just rest, it's active repair. During slow-wave sleep, the body lowers blood pressure, reduces heart rate, and enhances circulation efficiency. Platelets become less sticky, and blood viscosity drops. This is why chronic sleep deprivation increases risk for hypertension, heart attacks, and stroke. Research published in the American Journal of Hypertension confirms that individuals sleeping fewer than 6 hours per night had significantly higher blood pressure and markers of vascular inflammation. Your blood flows best when your nervous system is calm, your hormones balanced, and your sleep is sufficient. Neglect it, and your veins pay the price. Sleep and immune function. Your white blood cells, lymphocytes, neutrophils, and macrophages rely on sleep to regenerate. Chronic sleep deprivation reduces these defenses, leaving your blood vulnerable to infection, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Dr. Eve Van Coter, a pioneer in sleep research, explains, sleep loss impairs immune response and alters cytokine production. Blood quality, clotting ability, and vascular health are all compromised. In practical terms, every night you sleep poorly, your blood's capacity to defend, repair, and transport oxygen diminishes. You are literally weakening your internal life support system. Tips to make sleep non-negotiable. Set boundaries. Protect sleep like an appointment with your life. No exceptions. Morning sunlight. Exposure to natural light within the first hour of waking stabilizes your circadian rhythm and primes your blood for daytime activity. Limit stimulants. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and alcohol before bed. Both disrupt sleep cycles and reduce deep sleep. Track your sleep. Journals or apps can help identify patterns and reinforce discipline. Your blood responds to your choices. Discipline beats excuses. Consistency beats neglect. Quality sleep is the simplest, most powerful intervention to repair your veins, oxygenate your red blood cells, and optimize your immune system. Core reinforcement. Discipline over neglect. Let's hammer this home. Sleep is the repair shop for your blood. Neglect it, and you pay the price. It's not about occasional early nights. It's about disciplined, consistent restoration. It's not about avoiding late nights for convenience. It's about reclaiming your circulation, your energy, and your life. Every night you sleep well, your blood regenerates. Every night you skimp, your blood thickens. Every choice compounds. Your veins, arteries, red and white blood cells, and overall circulation respond immediately to disciplined sleep. Make it non-negotiable. Make it sacred. Discipline over laziness. Consistency over chaos. Sleep your blood healthy. Sleep your blood alive. Chapter 7. Detox without the myths. Let's be blunt. The word detox has been hijacked by gimmicks, juice cleansers, and expensive powders that promise miracle results. The truth? Most of those fads do nothing but drain your wallet and distract you from real, effective strategies. Clean blood fuels a clean life. Detox done right, every week, keeps disease away. It's not about marketing hype. It's about discipline, consistency, and using your body's own systems to eliminate toxins safely. Detox is not a magic overnight fix. It's not about chasing trends or starving yourself. Your blood, liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system are constantly working to filter out waste, regulate pH, remove dead cells, and balance nutrients. Your job is to support these processes intelligently and intentionally. Every choice you make either strengthens your natural detox pathways or clogs them. The science of detoxification. The human body has 3 primary detox organs: liver, kidneys, and gastrointestinal tract. The liver metabolizes toxins, the kidneys filter the blood, and the intestines remove waste. Additionally, your lymphatic system circulates immune cells and clears cellular debris. These systems are remarkably efficient, but they rely on you to provide hydration, fiber, and nutrients to function optimally. Dr. Mark Hyman, author of Food, What the Heck Should I Eat?, emphasizes, the body detoxifies every day. It's a natural, ongoing process. The most effective detox strategies support organ function instead of chasing gimmicks. In other words, you don't need expensive teas or cleansers. You need daily, evidence-based habits. Hydration, the foundational detox tool. Hydration is non-negotiable. Water is the medium through which toxins are transported and eliminated. Blood without proper hydration becomes thick, sluggish, and less efficient at carrying waste to the liver and kidneys. Practical application. Drink 2 to 3 liters of water daily. Adjust for exercise and climate, and include electrolytes for balance. Lemon or lime water can support liver enzymes, but avoid overcomplicating it. It's not about fancy beverages, it's about consistent hydration. Example: Jennifer, a 34-year-old accountant, struggled with fatigue and elevated liver enzymes. She increased daily water intake, spread evenly across the day, and added a few glasses of lemon water in the morning. Within 6 weeks, her energy improved, and lab markers normalized. Discipline over gimmicks changed her blood quality. Fiber. Sweep your blood clean. Fiber isn't just for digestion. It plays a critical role in binding toxins in the gut and facilitating their excretion. Soluble fiber attaches to bile, cholesterol, and toxins, preventing reabsorption into the bloodstream. Insoluble fiber improves gut motility, ensuring waste doesn't linger. Sources: oats, chia seeds, flaxseed, leafy greens, and legumes. Incorporate at least 25 to 30 grams daily. Your blood responds by reducing toxin load, inflammation markers, and oxidative stress. Real-world application. Tom, a 45-year-old software developer, added 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed to his morning smoothie and included beans and vegetables in lunch and dinner. Lab tests showed improved cholesterol, liver enzymes, and systemic inflammation after 8 weeks. Fiber is cheap, effective, and scientifically proven. Liver support. Feeding your blood's filter. Your liver is the master detox organ. It metabolizes fats, proteins, carbohydrates, and environmental toxins. Supporting liver function improves blood quality directly. Nutrition. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts enhance liver enzymes. Garlic and turmeric contain compounds that stimulate glutathione production, the body's master antioxidant. Green tea polyphenols reduce oxidative stress. Practical tip. A liver-supporting plate includes 50% vegetables, moderate protein, and healthy fats. Discipline is about consistently feeding your liver what it needs, not occasional detox weeks. Dr. Walter Willett, Harvard nutrition expert, notes, a diet rich in plant-based foods optimizes liver detox pathways and reduces risk of chronic disease. Supplements are rarely needed if diet is balanced. Intermittent fasting. Give your blood a break. Intermittent fasting is not a fad. It's a tool for metabolic detoxification. By restricting eating windows, you reduce oxidative stress, improve insulin sensitivity, and allow the liver and kidneys to focus on repair rather than processing constant calories. Example routine: 16:8 fasting, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours eating. Morning water or herbal tea is allowed. Within weeks, many experience improved glucose regulation, lower triglycerides, and better inflammatory markers. Discipline over indulgence is the principle. Your blood and organs respond immediately. Debunking popular detox myths. Juice cleansers. Temporary weight loss may occur due to caloric restriction, but they rarely improve blood chemistry or liver function. Expensive teas and powders. Most contain diuretics that dehydrate more than detoxify. They may temporarily reduce bloating, but they do not remove toxins efficiently. Sweat-only methods. Saunas help circulation but do not replace liver and kidney detox functions. Sweating is secondary to systemic elimination. The truth. Safe, evidence-based methods, hydration, fiber, liver support, and intermittent fasting outperform gimmicks every time. Your veins, arteries, and red blood cells respond positively to real, repeatable habits, not hype. Practical weekly detox routine. Discipline matters more than extremes. A simple, actionable weekly routine. Daily hydration. 2 to 3 liters, spaced evenly. Lemon or lime optional. Daily fiber. 25 to 30 grams from vegetables, seeds, and legumes. Weekly liver support meals. 2 to 3 servings of cruciferous vegetables, garlic, turmeric, or green tea. Intermittent fasting. 16:8 or another manageable schedule, 4 to 5 days per week. Consistency compounds. Each week reinforces blood quality. Your veins, liver, and kidneys adapt. Inflammation drops. Oxygen delivery improves. Blood becomes cleaner, and life becomes healthier. Core reinforcement. Discipline over myths. Let's repeat it clearly. Clean blood fuels a clean life. Detox isn't about the latest trend. It's about disciplined hydration, fiber intake, liver support, and occasional fasting. Every gimmick avoided is a habit gained. Every day you practice discipline, your blood becomes more efficient, oxygen-rich, and free of harmful byproducts. Ignore the myths. Commit to real methods. Feed your organs. Support your veins. Support your red blood cells. Support your life. Discipline over hype. Action over neglect. Clean blood fuels a clean life. Detox done right, every week, keeps disease away. Chapter 8. Supercharge your immunity through blood. Let's be blunt. Your immune system isn't a vague, abstract concept. It lives and breathes in your blood. Your veins, arteries, and capillaries are highways carrying immune cells, antibodies, and signaling molecules that defend you against viruses, bacteria, and toxins. Strong blood, strong defense. Every cell empowered. If your blood is sluggish, depleted, or nutrient poor, your defenses falter, and illness takes root. It's all about discipline. Feeding, moving, and supporting your blood so every immune cell functions at maximum capacity. Every action you take, or fail to take, directly affects your body's resilience. The blood-immune system connection. Your blood carries both white blood cells and antibodies, the frontline soldiers of immunity. Lymphocytes, neutrophils, and monocytes patrol the bloodstream for pathogens. Red blood cells supply oxygen to immune cells, allowing them to function optimally. Plasma transports nutrients like vitamin C, zinc, and selenium, essential cofactors for immune reactions. Dr. Bruce Hoffman, an immunologist and author of the Immune System Recovery Plan, states, blood quality directly impacts immune resilience. Poor circulation, inflammation, or nutrient deficiencies compromise the body's ability to respond to pathogens. Strong blood means strong defense. Weak blood invites infection. Discipline beats chance. Nutrients that empower blood and immunity. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is critical for immune cell function, collagen synthesis, and antioxidant defense. It enhances neutrophil activity, supports white blood cell proliferation, and reduces oxidative stress in plasma. Practical intake: 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily through citrus, berries, bell peppers, or supplements if needed. Overconsumption is rare, but stick to safe limits. Discipline here means daily consistency, not occasional megadoses. Zinc. Zinc regulates white blood cell production, supports enzyme function, and enhances antiviral defense. Deficiency slows recovery and reduces immune signaling efficiency. Sources: pumpkin seeds, beef, oysters, legumes. Target 8 to 11 milligrams daily for adults. Even mild deficiency weakens immunity. Discipline in nutrition ensures your blood is prepared for attack. Other micronutrients. Iron supports hemoglobin, ensuring oxygen delivery to immune cells. Selenium supports antioxidant enzymes. Vitamin D modulates immune responses. A blood-focused diet, lean proteins, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, covers these bases. Lifestyle factors that strengthen blood immunity. It's not just nutrients. Lifestyle determines how well your blood circulates, nourishes, and supports immune cells. Movement. As covered in earlier chapters, exercise enhances circulation, improving immune surveillance. Brisk walking, resistance training, and stretching move immune cells rapidly through blood, allowing them to detect and neutralize threats efficiently. Sleep. Deep, consistent sleep restores blood balance, regenerates immune cells, and lowers inflammatory markers. Even one night of insufficient rest compromises immune defenses. Discipline over neglect ensures resilient blood stress management. Chronic stress increases cortisol, which suppresses immune function and inflames blood vessels. Meditation, breathing exercises, or short mindfulness breaks maintain calm blood and strong defense. Practical example: seasonal immune preparation. Let's put theory into action. Meet Maria, a 38-year-old teacher. Each winter, she caught colds multiple times, struggled with fatigue, and relied on over-the-counter medications. She implemented a seasonal blood-focused routine. Daily vitamin C from citrus and bell peppers, zinc from pumpkin seeds, and lean meats, 30 minutes of brisk walking or bodyweight exercise, consistent 7 to 8 hours of sleep, short midday meditation for stress management. Within 2 months, Maria's lab work showed improved white blood cell function. She experienced fewer illnesses and faster recovery when exposed to viruses. Strong blood empowered every cell. Discipline turned her blood into a shield. Immune circulation. Move, feed, protect. Your immune system's effectiveness depends on 3 pillars: circulation, nutrition, and protection. Circulation. Exercise pushes blood, immune cells, and oxygen through every tissue. Sluggish blood equals sluggish defense. Discipline is moving daily. Nutrition. Micronutrients like vitamin C, zinc, iron, selenium, and antioxidants empower immune cells. Discipline is feeding your blood consistently, not sporadically. Protection. Sleep, stress management, and avoidance of toxins reduce immune suppression. Discipline is prioritizing these non-negotiables daily. Every pillar reinforces the others. Neglect one, and the system weakens. Support all three, and your blood becomes a fortress. Debunking immune myths. Random supplement stacks. Buying dozens of pills without addressing diet or lifestyle doesn't create strong blood. Discipline in whole food nutrition and consistent supplementation where needed is far superior. Extreme detoxes or cleanses, they do not directly boost immunity. Blood responds to sustained support, not temporary gimmicks, ignoring movement or sleep. No supplement can replace disciplined exercise or deep, restorative sleep for immune resilience. The truth. Real blood health equals real immunity. Discipline compounds. Hype decays. Every day of consistent action strengthens your defense cells. Weekly immune-focused blood routine. Here's a repeatable, actionable routine to strengthen immunity through blood. Daily vitamin C-rich fruits and vegetables, zinc sources, pumpkin seeds, meats, legumes, 30 minutes of movement, 7-8 hours of sleep weekly. Incorporate selenium-rich foods, Brazil nuts, light fasting or liver support meals to optimize detox pathways, mindfulness sessions to manage cortisol and inflammation. Every repetition compounds. Every habit strengthens circulation, red blood cells, and immune cell performance. Strong blood equals strong defense. Every cell empowered. Core reinforcement. Discipline over excuses. Let's hammer it home. Your blood is your immune system in action. Weak, inflamed, nutrient-poor blood invites infection. Strong, oxygen-rich, nutrient-optimized blood fends off viruses, bacteria, and toxins. Discipline is non-negotiable. Consistency compounds. Daily action transforms your veins, arteries, red and white blood cells, and overall resilience. Stop chasing quick fixes. Stop relying on luck. Feed your blood. Move your blood. Protect your blood. Strong blood, strong defense. Every cell empowered. Chapter 9. Track, Test, Transform. Let's cut through the noise. You cannot optimize what you do not measure. Every habit, every diet tweak, every exercise session impacts your blood. But if you have no idea what your blood is doing, you are flying blind. Tracking, testing, and interpreting your blood is not optional. It's fundamental. If you don't measure it, you can't master it. Track your blood, transform your life. Your veins, arteries, and cells respond to the signals you send. Without measurement, you're guessing. With measurement, you're in control. The science behind blood monitoring. Your blood carries a wealth of information about your health. Hemoglobin levels indicate oxygen carrying capacity. Iron status reflects nutritional adequacy. Platelet counts reveal clotting potential. Blood pressure and pulse inform cardiovascular efficiency. Together, these metrics are a window into your resilience, energy, and longevity. Dr. Michael Greger, author of How Not to Die, emphasizes, routine blood tests provide actionable data. They reveal deficiencies, risks, and opportunities for optimization. Knowledge is power, but only if you act on it. It's not about anxiety over minor deviations. It's about disciplined interpretation. Every lab result tells a story about your lifestyle, diet, and habits. Ignore it, and the story goes uncorrected. Track it, and you rewrite your health trajectory. Key metrics to monitor. 1. Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin carries oxygen from your lungs to your tissues. Low hemoglobin means fatigue, poor focus, and compromised physical performance. Ideal adult range, 13.5 to 17.5 GODL for men, 12 to 15.5 GODL for women. Low hemoglobin often points to iron deficiency, vitamin B12 or folate insufficiency, or chronic inflammation. Actionable step. Include iron-rich foods, red meat, lentils, spinach, pair with vitamin C for absorption, and retest in 8 to 12 weeks. Discipline tip. Check hemoglobin every 6 to 12 months to detect trends early, not just numbers. 2. Iron and ferritin. Iron is essential for red blood cell production. Ferritin reflects stored iron. Deficiency leads to anemia, fatigue, and weakened immunity. Excess iron can be toxic and damage organs. Practical step. Balance intake. avoid oversupplementation without testing, and monitor ferritin levels in routine labs. Real-world example. Sarah, a 40-year-old teacher, began supplementation after a low ferritin test, retested after 3 months, and avoided fatigue for her busy workdays. Reinforcement. Discipline is adjusting intake based on measurement, not guessing. 3. Platelets. Platelets manage clotting. Too low, and bleeding risk increases. Too high, and clot formation threatens your heart and brain. Normal range, 150,000 to 450,000 per microliter. Simple monitoring. Periodic lab checks, plus attention to symptoms like easy bruising or prolonged bleeding. Actionable intervention. Maintain hydration, reduce inflammation with diet, and discuss abnormalities with a physician. Discipline note. Healthy platelets are critical. Ignoring abnormal counts is a silent risk. 4. Blood pressure and pulse. Blood pressure and pulse are real-time indicators of cardiovascular strain. Hypertension damages arteries, thickens blood, and accelerates aging. Low blood pressure can reduce perfusion and oxygen delivery. Simple home monitoring. Use a reliable automated cuff, measure twice daily, record results, aim for consistent readings. 120/80 mmHg is ideal for most adults, with heart rate 60 to 80 bpm at rest. Actionable steps. If elevated, implement dietary sodium control, stress management, and exercise. Track trends, not isolated numbers. Reinforcement. Discipline is consistent measurement, not panic over one reading. Practical home monitoring techniques. You don't need complex equipment. Daily or weekly checks can dramatically improve awareness and outcomes. Digital blood pressure cuff. Track morning and evening readings for 2 weeks each month. Record trends. Pulse oximeter. Ensure oxygen saturation is 95 to 100%. Low readings may indicate anemia or respiratory inefficiency. Blood glucose meter. Optional for at-risk adults. Fasting and post-meal readings help understand blood sugar impact on viscosity and circulation. Every metric feeds your understanding. Every measurement informs corrective action. Discipline in tracking beats guesswork every time. Interpreting results and taking action. Metrics are useless without interpretation. Numbers without context are anxiety, not power. Compare trends, not single readings. A hemoglobin drop over 6 months is meaningful. A one-time low reading may be temporary. Identify patterns. High blood pressure plus low sleep and poor hydration is actionable. Adjust lifestyle accordingly. Nutrition, exercise, hydration, stress management, and supplementation can be tailored to correct trends. Real-world case. Mike, a 50-year-old accountant, discovered slightly elevated platelets and borderline blood pressure. By increasing hydration, adding daily walks, reducing sodium, and managing stress, his labs normalized within 3 months. Tracking transformed his health. Lab checks you should consider every 6 to 12 months. Complete blood count, CBC hemoglobin, hematocrit, platelets, white blood cells iron panel, ferritin, serum iron, transferrin basic metabolic panel, kidney and liver function lipid panel, cholesterol, triglycerides optional, vitamin D, B12, and fasting glucose. Discipline is scheduling these routinely and acting on abnormalities. Ignoring them is surrender. Tracking is mastery. Core reinforcement. Master your blood, master your life. Let's repeat this clearly. If you don't measure it, you can't master it. Guessing is failing. Discipline in tracking creates empowerment. Your veins, arteries, red blood cells, and immune system respond immediately to informed interventions. Every lab checked, every reading recorded, every adjustment made is a step toward transformation. Do not leave your blood to chance. Do not rely on memory, gut feeling, or hope. Track hemoglobin, iron, platelets, blood pressure, and pulse. Compare trends. Make adjustments. Repeat. Discipline compounds. Knowledge transforms. Track your blood. Transform your life. Chapter 10. Make blood health non-negotiable. Let's be brutally honest. Most people treat blood health like a suggestion. They eat whatever, skip hydration, ignore exercise, stress relentlessly, and sacrifice sleep. Then they wonder why fatigue, poor immunity, and chronic disease show up. Your blood is your life. Protect it. Respect it. Optimize it. Every single day. It's all about disciplined, consistent habits that reinforce every function your blood performs. Oxygen transport, nutrient delivery, detoxification, immune defense, and circulation. Every vein, artery, and capillary depends on your daily choices. If you want energy, resilience, and longevity, blood health is non-negotiable. Diet. Feed your blood right. Nutrition is the foundation. Every bite either nourishes or undermines your circulation and cellular health. Leafy greens, beets, and cruciferous vegetables supply iron, nitrates, and antioxidants that improve oxygen transport and detox pathways. Fatty fish provides omega-3s that reduce inflammation, thin blood, and protect vessels. Fiber from legumes, seeds, and whole grains binds toxins and supports regular elimination. It's not about perfection. It's about discipline. Every meal is an opportunity to empower your veins, red blood cells, and immune cells. Skip it, and you compromise performance. Repeat. Your blood responds to every bite. Feed it right. Hydration. Keep the flow smooth. Hydration is non-negotiable. Dehydrated blood becomes thick, sluggish, and less effective at delivering oxygen and nutrients. Drink 2 to 3 liters of water daily, adjusted for climate and activity. Include electrolytes if you sweat heavily or exercise intensely. Timing matters. Hydrate consistently throughout the day, not just during workouts. Discipline in hydration is as critical as the food you eat. Without it, circulation slows, energy drops, and detox processes falter. Your veins do the work. You provide the medium. Exercise. Move your blood to live. Blood doesn't flow on autopilot. Movement powers circulation, strengthens vessels, and improves red blood cell function. Combine cardiovascular training with resistance exercises for optimal blood oxygenation and platelet regulation. Incorporate mobility work and stretching to prevent stagnation in extremities. Even short bouts of brisk walking, squats, or push-ups compound into measurable improvements in circulation. Remember, your blood only flows as well as you move. Discipline over excuses. Move to live, every day. Stress control. Calm blood, calm mind. Chronic stress thickens blood and inflames vessels. Cortisol spikes interfere with oxygen delivery, immune function, and nutrient transport. Daily mindfulness, breathing exercises, or short meditations thin blood naturally. Consistent stress management reduces inflammation and strengthens immunity. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can lower heart rate and improve circulation. Discipline is repeated practice. Occasional meditation is not enough. Every calm moment compounds benefits in your veins. Calm blood equals a calm mind. Calm blood equals a long life. Sleep. Repair your veins and cells. Sleep is the ultimate blood restoration period. Red and white blood cells regenerate, hormone balance stabilizes, and immune function strengthens. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of deep, consistent sleep nightly. Optimize the environment. Dark, cool, quiet. Avoid screens, caffeine, and heavy meals before bedtime. Neglecting sleep compromises energy, circulation, and immune defense. Discipline ensures your blood repairs fully every night. Sleep is the repair shop for your blood. Neglect it, and you pay the price. Detox. Support your blood's natural filters. Your liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system are constantly eliminating toxins, but they need your support. Hydration ensures waste is transported efficiently. Fiber sweeps the system clean. Liver-supporting foods, cruciferous vegetables, garlic, turmeric, enhance natural detox pathways. Intermittent fasting or structured meal timing gives organs space to focus on repair. Discipline over myths ensures your blood stays clean. Every week of consistent detox support strengthens immunity, circulation, and overall vitality. Clean blood fuels a clean life. Immunity. Empower every cell. Blood and immune defense are inseparable. Strong blood equals resilient immunity. Ensure vitamin C, zinc, iron, and selenium are sufficient daily. Exercise and circulation enhance immune surveillance. Sleep and stress management keep white blood cells functioning optimally. Discipline in feeding and protecting your blood ensures every immune cell is powered. Strong blood, strong defense. Every cell empowered. Monitoring. Know your numbers. You cannot optimize what you do not measure. Blood tests, blood pressure readings, and pulse monitoring provide actionable insights. Track hemoglobin, iron, platelets, blood pressure, and pulse regularly. Compare trends, not isolated numbers. Adjust lifestyle, nutrition, and exercise based on results. Discipline in tracking empowers transformation. If you don't measure it, you can't master it. Track your blood, transform your life. Lifestyle integration. Small rituals, big impact. It's not about drastic changes. It's about daily rituals that compound. Morning water, leafy breakfast, 10 to 15 minutes of movement. Midday hydration, brief meditation, balanced lunch, evening walk, nutrient-rich dinner, sleep routine. Each ritual reinforces circulation, oxygen delivery, detoxification, and immunity. Discipline is repeating these habits every day. The cumulative effect is profound: energy, focus, resilience, and longevity. Core reinforcement. Your blood is non-negotiable. Let's repeat it for emphasis. Your blood is your life. Protect it. Respect it. Optimize it. Every single day. Discipline in diet, hydration, exercise, stress control, sleep, detox, immunity, and monitoring is not optional. It is the foundation of vitality. Every vein, every artery, every cell responds immediately to your choices. Neglect is costly. Consistency compounds. Small, daily actions create massive long-term benefits. This is your challenge. Commit to disciplined blood health. Feed it, move it, protect it, and monitor it relentlessly. Make blood health non-negotiable. Your life depends on it.